Oh, here we go again. Just always telling us about his journal.
Well, it's a story. We're telling a story here. Yay!
Wait, is Picard feeling okay? He's looking forward to seeing Wesley?
Yeah. You've been rid of him for a whole year by now. It should be great.
I feel like he got a concussion or something. Oh. Film quality got better.
Yeah, so we know each other.
We went on a couple dates.
When we were young lieutenants together. Racist?
Why are you smiling about that? That's awful.
That sounds like a nightmare.
You won't.
You won't. I'll tell you, but then I'll have to kill you. Ha ha ha. She's really like lounging in that chair, though. Like she's sideways almost.
I still want to know what the orange things do.
I know, right? They're always there. They're always in the way, too. Like they serve no purpose.
It's like the lamp in Shawshank Redemption. Darn near killed her.
There's no need for drama here. And we'll find out if Wesley's dead after the break. And welcome back to Snark Trek, everybody. We're in the 5th season. I think our first 5th season episode that we've commented on.
Yeah.
It's called The First Duty.
Yeah. Duty. Yeah, I'm going to give fair warning to everyone. I'm going to be a complete child about the word duty throughout this entire thing.
Me too. And why not?
Yeah. Well, and this is where we get subjected to not Tom Paris, who is later totally Tom Paris.
Correct. Robert Duncan McNeill.
Yeah.
And the role that really did inspire Tom Paris, but gosh darn it, Rick Berman's too cheap to pay. I'm surprised they couldn't even work out like a one-time payment, because the way I've always heard it explained was that if they had used the character name of Nicholas Locarno, they would have had to pay the same royalty for every episode of the series as they would have if it was like a guest star or a recurring character.
Yeah.
Like brought back character. Like a one-off. And I just don't... I guess Hollywood just doesn't work correctly for art to be expressed. I don't know.
Yeah, it doesn't. And what's really sad is throughout this episode, we get to know a lot about this character, and it almost would have been better if when he hit Voyager, that was the grown-up him that is trying to redeem himself from the mistakes he's made. And he's still a hotshot pilot. He's still a great pilot. Yeah. He is constantly, not being trusted by his,
Because Tom Paris is like the unluckiest Starfleet officer. He fucks up a pilot maneuver that gets people killed, and then he fucks up in the Maquis like in his first week.
Yeah.
And gets sent to prison immediately. It's like, poor Tom Paris. But anyway, we have Nicholas Locarno and 1,000-Yard Stare. He's talking about Wesley.
Shouldn't you, as a doctor, be contacting his doctor?
Well, I think they've got good doctors on planet Earth, But she's like mother in shock right here.
Yeah.
Like he's at school and fell on the pavement.
I am a mom,
Everything's
Picard.
fine. We're all fine. He's like Butter's mom. We're all fine. Clean. Paint over it. Clean.
They did an illegal maneuver, so the referees threw them out. His name was very dry name that you'll forget.
Well, I was also right. I was also right, wasn't I? Always right. Yeah.
This helicopter mom just reduced her altitude.
Yeah.
Yeah, look at that Enterprise.
Hey.
Oh,
Earth.
I love when I just slowly get to see the Enterprise's back just moving away from me. Oh, it's at half mast today.
Well, if someone died, I guess that tradition carries on.
Yeah. So
Yay,
far,
Ed
it's mainly
Lauder
screams.
is in this episode. That's right. He's a great guy. He's like a cop, or again, like what's his name? Glenn Morshower from Peak Performance.
Yeah,
Ed Lauder, cop, general, captain, sergeant,
something
general,
official.
like everything, military.
I would like someone to know that my throat is okay. I just had a bug. Not a good angle to shoot him from, though.
He's got like a walleye thing going on.
Yeah,
there.
you gotta shoot him down. Don't shoot him upward. That's the smaller of the two. What?
He looks like he doesn't agree, though.
Yeah.
He looks like he definitely disagrees with that.
Yeah, it looks like when she said we discussed this, it was more like he brought it up and she just threw him down.
No, more like I gave him an order because he's a lieutenant commander.
Couldn't
I
get
guess
the big conference room. Huh?
Some cadet has Muggle parents back there. They don't get to
Yep.
hear all the Starfleet stuff.
Is that her haircut or is she a species? Where like that's the shape of the back of her head? I can never tell in Star Trek. You always have to be so careful.
Well, they don't always have to be nose bumps. It could be
Yeah.
like hair stuff too.
Or like neck things. They like to do like the neck stuff. Oh,
Oh,
physical
yeah.
therapy is weird in the
Yeah,
future.
you should see his shake weight,
Yeah.
anti-grav shake weight. Also, I think it's cute that they have. He knocks on the door, and it's a it's a hinged door. Like you got to deal with some primitive stuff when you're at Starfleet Academy, just to kind of condition you for the comfort we're gonna. I don't know. It's like to prepare you, like you're a peon cadet. You don't get sliding doors and doorbells.
They gave me that stuff I was allergic to. I almost died twice.
Why didn't you tell them I was allergic to methylchloropan or whatever?
Hey, look what's on the desk.
That was an actual model of Enterprise you could buy in stores too.
I
You
don't
could
doubt
order
it.
that through catalogs.
Also, I know you killed that kid. I mean, I just know you, Wesley. Hi, Tom I'm sorry. Oh, man, I keep doing that.
And my mother. No, really, you should shake the senior officer's hand first, buddy.
Yeah.
You failed Starfleet. Turn in your uniform and your 4 bars or whatever.
Under
He
your
is
command,
rocking-
you're a cadet.
Are you sure this isn't Conan O'Brien here? Look at that hair.
You know what's funny?
What's funny,
But
William?
sorry, it's just Wesley's demeanor just bothers me sometimes. But as an actor, like he did fit really well with like the character of Tom Paris later, because he just has that poise about him. They like a little arrogant but kind of honest. Kind of poise.
You mean Robert Duncan McNeill?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I couldn't remember all 3 of his names.
He's probably an assassin. He's got all 3 names. Well, Wesley here, to me, he's acting like, when you've gone away to college for your freshman year and you have secrets now from your parents, like your
Yeah.
parents show up in your dorm room like you smoked pot in there an hour earlier or something, like, or you had a girl in there.
Or there's a
Like-
girl still in there and you're
Yeah.
just trying to keep him in the living room. Yeah.
Yeah. Or you killed your friend in a dangerous accident, dangerous flight maneuver that resulted in an accident. Another guest star here, Ray Walston, legendary
Yeah.
TV actor and star of My Favorite Martian, as Boothby, the eternal groundskeeper at Starfleet Academy.
Maybe he's also an android.
It's like the fan speculation that he's like some kind of immortal alien. Like the guy in the episode that kills the whole race of people for killing his wife.
Ah. It fell out. God, you're mean.
Yeah. We do this manually because he has fun with it, I guess.
Yeah, aren't there
robots that can do this?
Yeah. Well,
don't you know everything about gardening? Maybe you should be in Starfleet or something.
he strikes me as a person in real life that if he got drunk, he'd sound exactly the same.
So, mention here of a Ligonian, the primitive species from Code of Honor, the all black people species, who apparently, I guess, they have had contact with them for quite some time. If 50 years ago he was running a race against one.
Yeah. Nope. So many students say they love me. I can't handle it anymore. I don't know why they always come to me.
Go talk to the wise janitor.
Man, Disneyland's little adventure island there is kind of starting to lose it. What? Also, you're just a gardener, by the way. And I'm pretty sure you're only in my imagination.
And now I'm a mean-spirited, vicious old man. My, how time flies. Wow, suddenly Picard has this mysterious father figure from school? Weird.
Wait,
are we getting a phaser? What's going on here?
This is kind of tedious and bothersome to me. I don't like this. I don't like Picard like showing weakness.
Like opening up?
Yeah, it just doesn't feel right.
Yeah. Because I know every student at Starfleet Academy.
He's like one of the ghosts in Hogwarts. Swear to God, any of you talk, I will kill you like I did the other guy.
Oh, what's right in the foreground there?
'Cause Enterprise.
Star Trek. Star Trek loves referencing itself, and I love referencing Star Trek.
Hey, look, she's a Bajoran.
Yes. Well, she comes back in a later episode, too.
Yeah.
Yeah, seriously, rocking the Conan flip here with the bangs. Conan.
Nothing binds a friendship quite like involuntary manslaughter.
Quite like lying about it. Mincing Vulcan here, like, hey, yes. Tighten up around Titan. Haha.
Okay, stop making things up. Just say that you hit the stick wrong. Meemaws? Great pie there.
That's the moon of Saturn that has a crater that makes it look like the Death Star.
Ooh.
I always pictured them beaming right into the middle of that crater.
Yes? No, wait, yes.
Ooh.
Ooh, burn. That was a Starfleet burn.
Yes.
And can we get rid of the echo? Can someone bring like a rug or something in?
Well, they've got the standard Starfleet, the starship sound in the back, but it's like they're on Earth. Why is there any noise at all? It's the air conditioning?
Yeah, it's the air conditioning.
It's
They
not the
still
warp
got old
engines.
school air conditioning. They've never developed anything better. I'm a Vulcan.
Don't lie to me.
Oh, they gave her the classic Bajoran eyebrows.
Yeah, she's got the little
Tufts.
extra,
Yeah.
which I guess, finally there is some variety in the ridges depending on where on Bajor you're from. Maybe
I
that'd be
think
kind of
they,
cool.
especially on Deep Space Nine, I think they showed that Bajorans, yeah, kind of like Klingons. They all had little different ridges.
Yeah,
It's like a family trait thing, maybe, or kind of like a fingerprint.
yeah, genetic thing. So does the window close? Because there's like a big window in front of you, isn't there?
Sorry. Woo!
Mm-hmm. Can't drive
Jeez.
55.
Uh, just start crying and say it was
Yeah,
really tragic and you
we're
were all
really
so
depressed.
close friends. Yeah.
Yeah, blame it on the dead guy. Great plan of action.
Because I'm Tom. Darn it, I keep doing that.
Because my father is Admiral Owen Oh, no, sorry, not yet.
That lady in the back behind Picard looks more upset about this than Augustus Gloop's mom when he fell in the chocolate lake.
Uh-oh.
But he totally panicked.
Yeah, it's totally his fault.
I'm going to ring this bell again. To the Great Triangle.
Yeah, is the Triforce on behind them there?
It's only one piece of the Triforce, though. So if you don't have the magic mirror, you turn to a rabbit or some crap. Oh, and lunch will be provided in the atrium.
Now let us resign to the gallery.
You know, it does seem, though, that they probably would have been in way less trouble if they just would have said that they got cocky and tried to do an illegal maneuver. It seems like,
Yeah, because covering that up is what got them all kicked out of, or what got Nick kicked out of Starfleet.
yeah.
Because they pull some secret information to contradict your testimony stuff later, and it's like, crap.
Yeah, thank you. And thank you. And thank you, Dor.
Excuse me.
Just not a good enough one to not lie about.
I can't wait to be an ensign and a hotshot pilot. Can we just get this over with so I can go be a hotshot Starfleet officer, please? That's like what he's going through his mind. Like, can we just? He's like this the the spoiled white kid, son of a banker who gets caught raping a girl.
Yeah.
Who's like, oh, but he has a bright future.
Yeah,
You know, just one mistake shouldn't cancel his whole future.
Yeah, he's clearly like the stereotypical rich only child, you
Yeah.
know, like the one that like a Veruca Salt kind of thing.
Yeah.
To not to keep talking about Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory, but I mean, it reminds me so much of the I Want It Now.
Yes. Or he's like Matt Damon in School Ties, reaching way back into Hollywood lore there, where he's like, I'm 5th generation Yale, and I've got to sacrifice this Jewish kid's career to keep my honor or whatever. Or make it, that's right, he's cheating on a test. It's the same story.
Yeah.
Same story. But now it's in space because it's Star Trek. We're going to get off. Come on, guys. That's the ticket.
You guys, you're worried about nothing. It'll be fine.
Relax, guy.
And don't show up. And don't be a Wesley about this. Yes, we use it as an...
You don't want the
now.
Bajoran girl to think you're a wussy, do you, Wes? Come
He's
on.
like really into the Bajoran girl. You can just tell.
She's probably like a resistance fighter or saw some... She's probably seen some things and some stuff, Wes. Come on. Don't be a wussy.
Isn't that exactly the counter idea that got your friend killed?
He's absolutely contradicting everything that's already happened here. I literally just threw my friend under the space bus to save ourselves. Now I'm talking about togetherness and brotherhood.
But he already hears that next space bus coming.
Or Wesley, maybe I'll throw you under the next space bus.
I think that we could have easily just done our original flight plan, which would have just been as impressive, and no one would have died. It's, and a crash bang.
Just fudging some animation here. I like the way you call me sir, young man.
Found this weird sweater. Do you know whose this is?
Looks like it fits you. Here, let me see if it fits you. Yeah, that kind of fits you. This is a piece of... I mean, he never would have owned a piece of crap ugly sweater like this. It has to be someone yours. It has to be yours.
This totally looks like the things that your mom gets you.
Also, it has your name written on the tag, just like on your underwear. Haha. Yeah, Josh was really not that smart. Really shouldn't have been in Starfleet Academy, but I guess he was trying to live up to your expectations, sir.
He'd cry himself to sleep at night about how he never made you proud, so...
My dad always blamed me for going bald early. And almost shit his pants. And he's like, well, maybe I could be a shuttle pilot instead. Yeah, I could be a shuttle pilot.
Yep. Just for like a private company,
Just
moving some freight.
Fly back between Mars and the moon every once in a while, Lazy little run.
Quick little 20-minute trip.
Mm-hmm. Shuttle pilot.
Do you think they have shuttles in Starfleet that are kind of like the trucks you see on the highway? It's like, we pay per light year.
We pay by the parsec.
pay by the parsec. Unlimited.
Need team drivers. 54 credits per parsec.
No required hauls. No required scheduling. Drive for us.
Owner operators wanted.
Partner and single drivers.
And then, of course, the shuttle is all decked out. It's got all the
lights,
the lights,
spikes
and the
on the wheels,
or
spikes on the nacelles.
Whatever the equivalent of mud flaps on this with the ladies on it on the nacelles. So this tender moment we were talking through is basically guilt tripping Wesley into telling the truth, because his Josh's father is like, "I'm sorry, my son fucked up and almost got you killed," which is like the hardest thing for a parent to probably say in their life. Other than, "I'm sorry, my son was a serial killer and murdered 20 people." I'm sure that's harder. Jack the Ripper's dad was probably very depressed.
Port Quarter. It's really good booze.
But not the quarter port. That's cheap booze.
Data's not here. It was like, boom, sparks right from left, boom, boom. What's a Jaeger loop? Is that like a really big robot that fights monsters?
Some kind of aerobatic technique named after the wonderful Chuck Yeager, who is still alive and tweeting.
Wow.
If you can believe it. He's 90 plus years old, and he tweets about his experiences in World War II. And the guy had a whole career before he broke the sound barrier. I mean, look him up, dude. Seriously. Guys, everyone, look up Chuck Yeager. One of the best Americans ever. So here comes the gotcha moment, though.
Yep.
Kind of strange why you're asking me these very specific questions. It's almost as if you maybe have a picture of us doing something different.
I'm definitely not lying.
Like, they wouldn't think there's satellites everywhere in the 24th century taking pictures of everything in the solar system at all times.
There could be some parent with their personal shuttle getting footage of this, like...
Dude, Saturn is probably cameraed up more than an average 7-Eleven, for crying out loud. Like, you can see all angles. And clearly not a diamond slot formation. Even I can tell that. Goodness.
That's not us.
Gulp.
Those are the other shuttles. Ha! Caught you, liar face. Yes, sir.
Oh, diamond slot formation. I thought you said diamond slut formation.
Which then totally yes, that's that formation.
Yes. Dun dun dun.
You lying, stupid liar face.
I didn't raise you to be a liar. I'm going to have to disown you now. Taking away all recordings of your dead father, too. Because you've dishonored his memory and the uniform you're wearing.
Well, yeah, I'm a liar. Isn't it obvious? Come on, Mom.
Oh, jeez, Beverly. You're not that naive. You're a doctor. Come on. Even a mom would be like, my mom would be like, son, you're going to jail.
And she's not even just a doctor. She's a xenobiological doctor. She's a really good, really crazy good doctor.
She's chief surgeon on the flagship of the Federation. She was at Starfleet Medical for 1 year, right? I mean,
yeah, it's just, come on.
Oh, but she's a mom. Her baby boy could never lie to Starfleet about a murder, about a death.
And to think he transcends reality later.
The Traveler's like, wait, after 2 weeks of exploring new dimensions and transcending reality, he's like, oh, wait, you lied about that 3 years? Wait, get out of here, kid.
We don't take liars here.
Yeah. Yeah, Nick, it also replaced me with a robot because it's 2462.
Yeah, robot gets the whole thing done in like 20 minutes instead of 4 days. Jonathan!
To stop distracting me.
It's
cold day, jeez.
I remember cheese nips.
Minsk.
Isn't that like...
So Starfleet Academy versus Minsk. Okay. What's in Minsk? Like, what's the school there?
It's the future. We don't know.
We learn to mine gas. Deuterium. Oh.
They still worship them. They have a golden idol. Oh, I forgot this guy also played Popeye's dad. Oh man, what a weird movie.
Could makeup get in there and just fix that one little eyebrow to hang it? Just
Yeah,
fix
just
that.
trim.
Just
Well,
could you
he's
just
got
brush
scissors
it
right
back?
there.
Yeah, makeup, please. Just
Oh, he left his tools.
he just leaves them. He's got tools everywhere. He just leaves them lying
It's
around.
just like piles around
Yeah.
all of Starfleet Academy. It's another one of those days where Geordi is shirking his duties to work on something for the captain, and everyone else around there is pissed off.
Was going to recalibrate the antimatter injectors, but that can wait because Wesley's one of us.
There's like an audit of the systems done by Starfleet, and they're like, "Why are all your systems running at 40%?" And like a first year engineer is like, "Ugh."
Do you not know all the adventures we get into on this ship? Come on,
If it's not
we're
broken,
not just cataloging gaseous anomalies here.
we have only two states of parts: broken but has been fixed, or gone.
Everything on the ship is refurbished.
Yeah, but it'd be so wicked cool.
Oh, dots are connected.
It's called a space fart.
Actually, thankfully, the writers came up with a much better name for this maneuver.
Wait, a better name than space fart?
Well, space fart's pretty cool, I guess. It's not very Star Trek, though. It's not very 24th century.
That's true. Antimatter fart. It's more Star Trekky.
It's a antimatter queef. You got to be neutral.
Boosh.
Yeah, it looks exactly like what you're trying to do on that picture.
It's called a faboom.
Yeah, even the Blue Angels wouldn't try something like that.
Yeah.
Goodness.
Sky Captain would try something like that, though.
Please, William. Please.
You're lucky it was only one. Do you want to make it 5? I could make you disappear, Wesley.
This is like, I was watching this first run, like 10, 11 years old. Like, I was like, holy shit, Picard is like seriously angry. What's going to happen? Like, he hasn't been this angry like forever. And it's against Wesley too, not just some random alien that they meet.
Yeah, this is like someone
Like-
important.
Yeah.
Well, I kind of like the character of Picard and the way Patrick Stewart plays it, because he does do that. He has his average angry where he's just kind of shouting.
Well, but
And then he does that quiet angry where you're actually more afraid of him
Yeah.
when he's being quiet.
like, he's like, Wesley, have I been wrong about your genius this whole time? And you're a fuck up like everyone else? Because if you can't tell the truth, then you can't be in Starfleet. He's like, serious. And now, I mean, he stands up and walks around the desk, for crying out loud.
Yeah. Well, see, Wesley said, "I choose not to answer," but apparently he never listen to Rush, who says, "If you choose not to decide, you'll still have made a choice." And lies are bad, I think. I'm not sure. Let me think about it. Which was stupid.
See, he's going back to old Picard here. Little shades of first season Picard. Children on the bridge? Are you kidding me? There was even a scene where he talks to Riker. He's like, "Could you help me not be an ass in front of children? Because I don't like kids. You're so nice to kids."
What's the episode where Picard's all broken and all the kids have to help him around?
Oh, Disaster, where they're stuck in the turbo lift.
Yeah, and he's like,
The ship just hits some random thing and jumps around different parts of the ship, different stories. I think Keiko gives birth to Molly in 10 Forward with Worf
yes,
attending.
I remember that.
Oh boy.
Picard, he's gonna cry. You don't want Wesley to cry.
Also, garlic for lunch. Yeah, no, seriously, dude. You're in the real world now, Wesley. Oh, Data's not going to bail you out of this one, pal. Traveler's not going to show up and transport you interdimensionally. Oh, God.
That's why I was rubbing my hands together.
Well, it's also very cold today, again.
I said, calm down. Calm down. He also said that I wouldn't get to go to the water park this summer.
No more ski trips to Calgary for you, young man. Yeah, so I would like you to permanently damage your relationship with your only father figure and mentor so I can be a hotshot and serve in Starfleet. Will you please just do that for me, please?
Do that?
Please, just do that for me.
Why won't you just be a good friend, Wesley?
Oh, it's wrong.
Whenever I hear the name Nick, all I can think of is Top Secret. And she asks what his name means, and he says, I don't know, my dad thought of it when he was shaving. Such a great joke.
So subtle.
Such a great joke. What game is that in the background, by the way?
It's those look like those smooth stones you buy at Crystal Magic in the different piles of colored stones.
Or is that the home version of Stratagema?
Poor Wesley is just getting manipulated on all sides here. He doesn't know what to think.
Well, he is Wesley. He's kind of a pushover.
Well, I guess you can't be friends. I guess you can't borrow my bike now. I guess we're not friends anymore. That's not what serving in Starfleet's all about. It's about being a hotshot pilot. Come on, Wesley.
He's going to start crying, isn't he? Like angry cry. Duty. They just keep saying duty.
No. Truth, friends. You're not getting it, Nick.
Oh, man. With the high def, you can see the shaving burns he has.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
And he's got freckles, too. I didn't know he was almost a ginger. No, it's actually just you.
Yeah.
Sorry, buddy. They also kind of have second thoughts. Oh, boy. Poor Wesley. What's he going to do? But, if you can't navigate this situation, how can you navigate a nebula? It's what Starfleet Academy is all about. Learning. Life lessons. But, Nick, you got to read Wesley's file. He's, literally saved the Starship Enterprise several times.
Yeah.
With his genius. You really should have been better friends to him. You could have learned something from him.
Yeah, and he's technically minded enough. He probably could build something about the size of a dime that would just make you turn into mist.
He created nanites for crying out loud, Nick. You're just a frickin' pilot.
I like the lady's accent, though, because she said testimony, but it came out as testimony.
Testimony. Well, she's very dignified, like Sandra Day O'Connor. She's Commandant of Starfleet Command.
Do you think anyone ever tried to blow into the decorations on the wall and make a noise? Like walk up and just
like wind chimes, but indoors?
Yeah. Oh, there's that guy in the corner, though. Look at that face.
That Vulcan glare, man. Jeez. Looks could kill. He just wiped out a starbase.
But I also don't like any of you, so I'm just going to say you lied.
And you'll just live with a black spot of suspicion on your careers forever. Bye.
Ever.
No one will trust you. Everyone will be suspicious of your piloting skills for the rest of your lives.
$50 lashings.
Kula, 20 days.
Oh, but I already hit the bell.
Yeah, sorry. Those are the rules.
I mean, that's Starfleet, man. I mean, we're done.
Yeah, the recording heard the bell, so it's in the record.
Culver's Starburst. All the berry flavors
juicy.
in there. Yeah.
I like the cherry ones the best.
Augustus Gloop's mom is still back there. Did they make them like? Was it like court? You have the same seat. Like that's your only seat you get when you come back in the room.
As a spectator, I don't know
Yeah.
if that's a rule. Is it?
Yeah.
Or they're probably because they're actors and they just have their marks. So
Yes.
that's like that random cadet in the back's just staring. Like, what is he even looking at? Is he even listening? I almost got away with it if it wasn't for this
meddling kids.
super genius from the Enterprise. No, Your Honor.
Just sad Wesley just makes you feel so down.
Poor Wes.
He has that look on his face like the kid on the playground that no one would play with.
Oh, great. Another lecture.
Hi, Dad.
There was, before Picard walked in scene and blocked him, there were some busts of people in the back there, like some copper busts. I wonder if those are real to the park that they filmed in? Or if it's like a
Probably.
bust of Captain Kirk back there, just like as a joke or an Easter egg.
No, I bet you they're real to the park. They're probably something that's always there.
Or maybe Ambassador Robert Fox has a little monument to his service. That's a deep cut. Deep reference.
So many red shirts.
Well, that's the thing. In Starfleet Academy, everyone's a red shirt. But then all of a sudden, they just love these uniforms so much, they became the Starfleet uniform eventually. Yeah. Cadets went back to wearing gray.
With your blood.
And I will make them pay for what they've done. First Contact reference.
So wait, all his academic credits for the last year are being removed. So basically, Super Genius just gets another year of study.
He gets another year to pass all the classes over again that he aced without much trouble, probably.
Yeah. So he's just gonna like drink this next year, isn't he?
Dynamic, xenodynamics, or whatever. Statistical probabilities. Like Boothby did for me. So go find an old fart who's mean, has a gardening tool, and talk to him as much as you can.
And when you get old, do the same for another youngster.
Great view. If you want a situational aspect of where Starfleet Academy is, look for the Presidio in San Francisco on Google Maps. That's where it is.
Well, thank you everyone again for sitting through another episode of Snark Trek with us. Contact us at yourbmsg@gmail.com.
And find us at Facebook, Ship on Fire Entertainment.
Yeehaw.
You might see some posts there. I don't know.